Greetings and welcome to another of Ant's unboxing videos. Got to admit, I loved Jessica's the other day, but today it's Christmas. Big time Christmas. Not got one, not got two, but I've got three parcels to unbox here. So, without further ado, it's time to get unboxing. So, first things first. Already taken the wrapping off this one, and I actually had a quick peek inside already, so I know what's in this. And the reason being that I took a quick peek was that I hadn't got a clue what it was, and the box is well oversized for what it actually is. So, apart from having a very quick peek, I've not actually unboxed this at all. So, here we go. Right. Aha. Here we go. This is a Mac Mini. So let's dispose of that. Look at this packaging. This is fairly tough. This is not going to go anywhere. Right. And there we go. So here we have a Mac Mini in all its glory. So why did I go for a Mac Mini and not a laptop? Well, I already have another Mac laptop. In fact, I had two, but one of them was both of them are early 2013 laptops. One has 8 gig of memory, which I use for photo editing because I've got a very old version of Adobe Photoshop on there and I can't upgrade it, unfortunately, other than having to pay a monthly subscription to Adobe for the for the photo editing software, which I refuse to do point blank because I don't use it that much. My other one was starting to become a bit long in the tooth, so I decided I needed something new, and all the stuff that I do, I've got another laptop which I use which has got Fedora on it. I use that for all my web surfing and any typing as a laptop, so it's not particularly heavily used, and it's a really nice laptop as well. It's a Dell Inspiron 15-inch, and it's got a very MacBooky look to it. Anyway, so why did I go for a Mac Mini? Price more than anything else. This has got 16 gig of memory and it has a terabyte SSD in it. Now, the price of this new would be £1,299. I got this from a reseller called Hoxton Macs, who sold it for £950 including postage, so that's a £350 saving. Absolute bargain, I think. We'll have to see how it performs, but I'm really excited to get to grips with this. The one thing that I'm going to do some video editing on this as well. That's primarily what I'm going to be using this for. But in addition to this, I realised that it doesn't have an SD card reader. So, oh yeah, before I get to the SD card reader, one of the things I decided was that this was going to go under the desk on an under desk mount. So I purchased that, and here it is. I wasn't expecting it to come in a box like this. I thought it was already a fully assembled one, but obviously not. So I've not actually unboxed this yet. Let's see what this is like. Ugh. Very plasticky, and I'm guessing these just fit onto here like this, like that. So then this will get screwed under the desk, and then the Mac Mini will slot into like that. What I'm going to do is, on the photos they have the Mac Mini the front facing this way, but I think what I'm going to do is have the rear facing this way, so that if I need to unplug anything I can just do that quite easily. I think that's really neat. Comes with screws and a plate for mounting it against the wall if you so desire to, or also it can be used as a Vaser mount as well, I think. So it just goes onto the computer like that, and then your Mac Mini just sort of slots into the top on the back of your monitor. Really neat idea. Anyway, so that's that. And finally, I kind of mentioned it before, this one I haven't opened, so let's see if we can do a... Hope you enjoyed that. And what we've got here is a Ugreen card reader. And it's sealed as well. Why do these people over-package these things? Oh, I can't get into it now. Which is that's something I was going to ask, was what sort of networks do you use at home? Do you use just your Wi-Fi, or do you use a 1 gigabit Ethernet, which is pretty much standard, or are you're running something more chunky like a 2.5 gig or 10 gig or 5 gig network? Oh Christ, I bet these are so difficult to get into. And we have USB-A. Look at that. Lovely little USB. And a couple of SD card slots, which will probably end up being permanently plugged into the back of my monitor, which will plug nicely into the Mac Mini. And that's it. Time for me to get my Mac up and running and see how we get on. Talk to you all later. I've got a couple of performance checks that I'm going to do on this, so I'll probably tack that on to the end of this particular video. Otherwise, take care, see you soon, bye. And I've just done my performance review of the M1 Mac Mini, and a video that rendered in 7.5 minutes on the 2013 MacBook Pro has just rendered in 39 seconds on the M1 Mac Mini. Absolutely incredible. I'm very, very, very impressed with it. And that's it. Everything else is just feeling so snappy. Everything is instantly starting up. Numbers, pages, what else? Virtually any application, even things like opening all my 155 tabs in Safari is just opened in a heartbeat. It's incredible. Absolute beast of a computer. Highly recommended if you're into Apple Macs. If not, well, stick with your Windows. Talk to you soon. Bye.